Very funny, Colt. And then the link. All right. And I think that should have worked. Hello, people of the YouTube. Hello, the Rexy Rex. Da, da, da. Thank you. I want to see how many people we can get on. I'll try to get the drawing software up. All right. Hello, Cenis Dracosaurus. Dracosaurus. Thank you for the sub. 2 viewers so far. That's good. All right, thank you. Thank you, Dracosaurus. 4 viewers. All right. Okay. Let's see if this works. Thank you, Miguel Salvador. Also, I think I have a very slow latency. What do we have at our disposal to act on now in this very portion of our lives? Very philosophical. Is that a quote from the movie? I don't remember. Or are you just quoting something? Oh no. Okay, I need to mess with the pen settings. Letter 3. Okay. Don't worry, Colt's a friend. Pen settings. Okay. That's all good. Will I be drawing IGC stuff? Yes. What it'll be, I don't know. I have something planned, but that's up to you guys if you want that or not. We'll move this over here. Actually, I'll move this here. And this in front of me. I got like three monitors, or 2 monitors, technically. Well, 3 counting the drawing tablet. So I'm still getting used to all this. All right. Best friend, actually. Yes. Best friend that I've known for a lot of years, sadly. All right. Well, I guess the thing would be making the ichthyosaurus for the IGC, since the mascot is Dusky, the ichthyosaurus. I think it'd be fun to give Dusky their own post. Did I see the Transformers Rise of the Beasts? I have not. Is it a movie I plan to watch? Meh. Not in theaters, maybe when it comes out. I see you that time, pal. Alright, I'm just looking up references for Ichthyosaurus that I can use. Alright, let me look up. How shall we draw Dusky? Oop. Okay. What's a fun way to draw an ichthyosaur? Anybody got suggestions? Can I just say I really like your IGC Maip Macrothorax? I've always considered Megaraptorans underrated, and that design should be shown to any dino fan to make them so they're cool as heck. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. Has the IGC got any failed attempts on creating prehistoric animals? Not that I've shown yet, but obviously, since they had to start from nothing and then get to where they are, they had to have creatures that they failed, if you mean something like that. But just put a penguin head on a shark. But the closest thing I posted that showed failures was the hybrid trials, I guess. I showed that they tried many attempts at trying to make their hybrid or their first hybrid, but it didn't work out. Um, okay. I don't like this. One thing you're gonna know about me is that I am a messy sketcher. You know, with chicken scratch style at first for my concept sketches. So stay with me. I know it's gonna look ugly at first. It all comes together. I like to think that the failed attempts would resemble the 19th century vintage depictions of dinosaurs. I could see that. Although I can't say that it's confirmed for the story. But I always thought it'd be interesting if the IGC had fun with the era of how we first depicted the dinosaurs as the kangaroo posed creatures they were by making hybrids in that theme, and they just call it Retroland or something. And you got like a hybrid that's supposed to look like what the first iguanodon looked like like a rhino lizard type thing, or the megalosaurus. Although I don't think I'll do that, but I thought it was a fun idea. The Phaliosaurs from Parcels in Archaeology. I could see that. The colors somewhat remind me of a white-lipped python, which is one of my favorite snakes. Peak design. I'm glad you like it. The second place winner, I think that's who it was for, chose, or at least suggested that they'd be iridescent colors, mostly inspired by like the rainbow pythons. And then they also suggested the little horns, even though pythons and boas and all those types of snakes didn't have them. But it's a fun thing to do, to come up with unique designs for the animals in a franchise or story. Is the tail too long? Meh, I think it's fine. Swollen head of dragon. Happy birthday. Innovative pack. Thank you. And welcome to the stream. Is this where the eye would be? Around there. I also have another post I'm working on for the IGC. Maybe I'll give you guys a sneak peek later on in the stream. Maybe. If a lot more people join. So you get 2 looks at the stuff I'm working on. Maybe I should get some music on. Hold up. Uh, I don't like that. Hmm, I guess. I'm just on YouTube getting a song. Let's see. And then I think I need to add it here. Um, what is it? Audio. Application audio capture. Alright. A Gaboon python? Let's see. I hope that's okay music. I just looked up whatever music was available. A Gaboon python. I never heard of a Gaboon python. Oh, well, they got little horns on their nose. But the one we got reference from was of another snake. It has eyebrow horns. Glad to hear you really love your work and posts about the AGC. I'm glad you like it. This is animations. So by the way, if you have any more IGC questions, make sure to ask them. I won't give off any spoiler stuff, but I can answer at least some questions that I feel like I should have answered a while ago. Maybe talk about ideas that I've had. So is there a Megalania in the IGC universe? If not, I'd like to imagine that it would have a water monitor colors. Maybe. The one thing about like adding the new creatures and stuff is whether or not I want to give them like an important role in the story, or if I want to do like a little post just oops, and Hatzegopter the Hatzegopteryx. They're supposed to be like when the first Jurassic World movie came out and they had that website and they show the animals they supposedly had. Call me Goose. Also, can you make a Cryolophosaurus? This is one of my favorite dinosaurs. Yeah. I can make Cryolophosaurus after this Ichthyosaurus. Alright, I guess this stream would be these drawings will mostly be concept sketches for the species. I hope you don't mind if I do some artistic liberties with the species. And that they're not 100% completely accurate. I'll do a better job than what they did with the Giganotosaur. But I'm going to put my own little flair with the design of the creature. If I want to. Because I want the creature to be unique and specific to the IGC. You know? I don't want it to look like some generic creature that you could just Google every time and see. I don't know. But yeah, don't worry. I wouldn't give the cryo a weird humpback type thing. Sort of looks like a bottlenose dolphin. I think I'll make it smoother than that then. I like this, but I think I'm making it too posable. Or I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, I guess we'll call that option 1. Um, ball joint here, ball joint here, ball joint here, ball joint here. Right, so you said Cryolophosaurus. I wouldn't give him a humpback. I don't. I'm just saying, like, I won't go as crazy with the design as they did with the Giga in the movie. I still like the Giga from the movie, but you know, it looks nothing like a Giga. I'm just saying, I want to still capture the dinosaur, and you just be like, okay, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah. A fat humpback. I could see that. Now would this one have feathers or be scaly? Or maybe a mix of both? Hmm. Maybe in this universe, instead of the Carnotaurs being able to camouflage, it's the Cryos. They camouflage in the snow. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. They were trying to somewhat stay accurate during the time, and then Jurassic World. They they did a mixture in Dominion. They were trying. They did include feathers at least. What did I miss? Not much. Other than I don't know what was the last thing you saw. I did this Ichthyosaur sketch, and now I'm working on a Cryolophosaurus one. And then you did comment earlier, ball joint pen for some reason. Thank you, Dakota. Let's start with that. Oh, I didn't know they got a consultant to design it. I think one of the reasons why they went with the design is just so it stood out more, that it was like supposed to be the villain, or at least the big bad dinosaur. Even though it didn't really do much other than try to just live peacefully, the T-Rex was the one that just just bullied it for no reason on both scenes. Like the Giga was just trying to take a nap, get its teeth cleaned, and then the T-Rex just comes in. Oh, thank you, T-Rex Straw. The T-Rex just bothered it while it was sleeping and got itself killed. And then again, the people captured the Rex and just put it in a environment where an apex predator was already living in. Yeah, and then the whole excuse that they recreated it and used other DNA to fill in the gaps was thrown out the window when they showed it in the past. Um, with the prologue. And when I saw the prologue, or at least heard that there was going to be a prologue and stuff, and that the Giga was showed in the past, I thought that they were going to transition it to look like that the people at the outside movie theater, you know, like when they show the T-Rex attacking that movie theater. I thought they were gonna make it seem like that's what the people were watching at that theater. So then it wasn't really the past; it was just what they were watching. Alright, Kaden. Glad you like the thumbnail. Ah, yes. The daintiest of fish. Oh, thank you. Ooh. Snow leopard cryo. I like that idea. Boom. uh, our cryos have giant crests. And it turns out the ones that we found in the fossil record are actually babies. These are actually even bigger than the Giga. No, but I think that's a good size for it. And then let's grab that. Hope you're having a good birthday. So far I am, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. So now we'll go to this layer. So when we're doing the next server, we're blowing up cold space. Ah, yes. Ceratopsian crest. Have I heard of Excavaraptor? I think I have. It's that hybrid. It's like an. All I know is that I don't know much of it other than they made a mod of it for the first Jurassic World Evolution game. I think. I think it's based off of an unused hybrid for the films. I could be mistaken. I don't know. Mm. I have also been giving some of the carnivores lips. Just some of them. You know, I'm trying to also apply some accurate depictions in these designs as well. Hi, Blue. And that just looks weird. To fix this. You know what? Let's put this in a file. Control XP. Put in there. Control T. Make it bigger. Alright. Oh. I guess that would make sense why it was called Excavaraptor, because it would excavate. Allosaurus with Dipicalis, or Majungasaurus with rattlesnake DNA. A Majungasaur with a rattle tail, that's kind of cool. That'd be interesting. Gila monster would be interesting. Someone suggested snow leopard colors, which I also like that idea as well. Oh, that's fine. Welcome back. We got our cryo. Make him a bit bigger. So this is a base design. So now I'll add in my own stuff on there to make them look more unique. Let's see. I think I want to fix the face a bit. It looks too meh. California red garter snake colors would be interesting. Never seen one before. Let me see. California red sided garter snake. Ooh. Oh yeah, I've seen this one before. Ooh. I always thought of using its colors for something. Hmm. Maybe. Let's just finish the line work and then I'll work on the different color patterns. I think I want to give him a more slender snout. Oh yeah, we just agreed. Thank you, T-Rex. And I should probably put it back to its size. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So we'll trace this. Put a little thing here. Or nah. Ooh, I know. Nah. You ask why I chose an Allosaurus and Diplodocus, it's because of the old game I used to love playing. Dino Pets, where you could make mythical dinosaurs by breeding two different species. Huh. I never heard of that game before. You laugh. Now I need to see what Dino Pets are. Was it an app game or a... I'm looking at a DS game, but I don't think it was a DS game. $101 Dino Pets. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm assuming it's an app game. And snow bar colors for snow biome in California, red garter snake colors for desert biome. Ooh. That could work. Oh, they deleted the game? Oh, then it was probably an app then. Okay, let me... get rid of this. Select mesh. Oops. Mesh transform. There we go. Dungliodostro. That sounds interesting. Is that Pterodostro? Also, if you hear her crying in the background, that's just my niece. Alright. I can work with that. This one going to have any backstory? I don't know. Maybe. I was working on an ichthyosaur, but then everyone thought a Cryolophosaurus would be better. In fact, I think drawing the hybrids in my own style. Like, not more than four-limbed abominations, more natural and grounded in reality. Yeah, you design them how you want. It's actually funny. The new head check. Yeah, I think it looks good now. That the IGC started just because I was doing a whole series of just me redesigning hybrids. Because first I was redesigning hybrids from uh, Jurassic World Alive, Jurassic World the game, and then I decided to redesign some of my old hybrids since I haven't drawn them in like forever, and they were like outdated compared to what I draw now. So that's when the first one was the Spindominus. And I've always did like these posts where I would do little dossiers explaining the animal. So I wanted to do like this whole uh like journal entry type thing for the Spindominus. And it wasn't even supposed to start off the series. It was just for fun. You know, just to show off like my Spindominus redesign. And then I wanted to redesign the Spindoraptor, which is like this an Indoraptor but with Spinosaurus mixed in there. And I decided to keep the same format that I used. Like I did with the first Spendominus post. Oh, now it kind of looks like a raptor. Oh. Hold up. I got a phone call. Anyways. I have a good comfort voice. I wasn't expecting that, but okay. Thank you. Where was I? Oh yeah, I only started introducing the IGC as like a company when I did the Ultimasaurus post, calling it Project Ultimate. And then apparently everybody really liked it, and that's just how it started. Now if I do this, looks like a raptor. Oh, but yeah, the whole IDC thing started as a little happy accident. It started with me just redesigning one of my old hybrids, and then the um, the Chaos Effect hybrids, and I was like, everyone likes it, let's go with it. And then I started applying stuff that I would have wanted to see in the films, or at least I wanted to see in Dominion. Like, the only cool thing they had going for them, or like the most interesting thing going for them, was the whole Malta black market side plot that they had. Like, I kind of wish that's where the whole story took place, or like that was like the main focus, not some. Although I do appreciate them finally giving us uh closure or whatever with Biosyn, but like I don't think they did Biosyn justice, and they kind of made um Dodson very childish in a way. Like when he realized that they failed or whatever, and he does that weird little tantrum dance thing. I don't know. It kind of threw me off from what we expected or what we saw in the first movie. So that's why I started adding more characters like Hercules and Azula from like animals that were used in the black markets or just in underground fighting arenas. Also, I don't think I caught a lot of people off guard by um, giving Hercules a death on Halloween. uh, I felt bad too, but I was just kind of laughing because a lot of people were like, "Why am I crying over a fictional dinosaur? Why am I upset on Halloween?" And I'm like, "Oh damn, I kind of ruined people's Halloween. I made them sad on Halloween." But that's kind of like the stories I like. Just what like ones that get all your emotions. You laugh, you get angry at a character, and then you cry. You know? The only scene in Jurassic Park and World movies that made me cry was Fallen Kingdom with the Brachiosaur. And we all know what scene I'm talking about with the Brachiosaur. Oh, I got it. Multiple genetic companies? Ooh. I have been sort of hinting slash teasing that there is another company in the IDC universe, but one that's supplying the the dinosaurs for the black markets and stuff. I think I put down their name somewhere in one of the posts. The Apatosaurus scene. That was sad too. But the Brachiosaurus got me more. Mainly because it was just a lot more heart-wrenching. Is that the word I'm thinking? Because, like, it was trying to make its way to the boat. And it's sad that it was trying to make its way to the boat because it saw that all the dinosaurs were there and getting away from the island, but it just couldn't make it in time. That hurt me, and then the sounds, and then the whole animation reference. Ugh, that was a good cry. The Apatosaurus one was sad, I would admit, but the Brachiosaurus one got me more. Also, like, what is with what was with Jurassic World, the Jurassic World trilogy, and the show just killing off all all the sauropods? The first movie, we just got a giant herd of apatosaurs that were just annihilated by the Indominus. Second movie, we got a dead brachiosaur. And then Camp Cretaceous, we saw like two brachiosaurs that were like murdered. One in the first season, and one in the season with the Scorpius Rex. They had beef with sauropods because why they killed them? Well, I know. My name is Roma. I want to ask a question. What's a 3D model of the Margospinus be sold? So tell me yes or no, because I am from Ukraine and I am writing this through a translator. I might sell it as a figure, but as like the file for 3D printing, I don't think I'll be giving that out, because I've seen people on Instagram, like Marco Makes. He sold the stencils, or not stencils, the 3D printing file for people to 3D print them with their own printers, abuse it, and sell their own of it, I guess. And then, not giving credit where credit was due, and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll sell them as figures. But for the file, I don't think I will. Just because someone else will use it and sell it themselves and take all the credit for it. Which I don't think it's fair. I think that even if he get on peace in time, no one would allow him to go to the boat because Brachy is massive. He would break the boat because of his weight. I think that the Brachiosaurus wouldn't have sunk the boat. They had they had a bunch of dinosaurs on that boat. And considering movie logic, with, I know Godzilla and isn't part of Jurassic World, but still they had a whole fight scene between two giant monsters on one boat, and the boat was holding them. I think they would have gotten away with a Brachiosaur on a boat. Are you going to make more Mamaceratops for the herd? Yes. When? I don't know. Frederick Genetics specializes in entertainment for families. 2. The Saurian Archive specializes in experimental genetic research with dinosaurs, but lets their creations roam freely. Ooh. 3. Mayhem Corps. These guys are basically Engine's replacement, but their creations are more dangerous than the original Engine batch of dinos, like a Cerato the size of a T-Rex or a Spino that can kill. Ooh. That kills whales? Ooh. That sounds fun. Yeah. Sauropods exist universally. Your free trial of living has come to an end. No. Oh yeah, and and then in season 4, was it season 4? Season 4 with Firecracker, Camp Cretaceous, when they put the brain chip in there to control him, the poor thing. They're just bullies. Oh yeah, that reminds me of like when I introduced the chips. A lot of people were very sad and mad that the IGC did that, which I understood because it kind of ruined the image of the IGC a little, saying that they care for the dinosaurs and stuff, and they do. They the company cares for their animals. The brain chips don't control them like the ones in the show. They're just more. The only thing that they do is just uh like GPS show where the dinosaur is, and I like somewhat explain that they have towers around their parks and reserves, so that if an animal tries to escape or like wanders too close to escaping the reserve, that the towers will send the signal to the dinosaur or animal saying like, no, go back in. It doesn't hurt them or anything. It just tells them like, no, go back to your enclosure, or go back where you came from. And of course the whole like uh failsafe failsafe no, the last resort, where they use the chip to exterminate the dinosaur or animal if it's too aggressive and can't be contained. That's another thing that upset a few people, because obviously it's inhumane. But like, oh, I kind of have a post. I forgot I had a post ready that I was going to explain a bit more. Hold up, maybe I should actually post that right now. I just need to send the image to myself. Excuse me. Yeah, it did save the park from the Chulophosaurs. After so long, you finally make a return. But am I really back? I kind of just wanted to do a live stream for my birthday. I don't know if I'll continue making more videos on the channel though. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe I'll dedicate this channel more to the IGC. Where is it? So yeah, a lot of people just didn't like the idea that the chips could exterminate the animal, which I understand. But I did try to make it as clear as I could to the people that it is a last resort type thing. It's not something they'd use all the time. Like, they'll do everything in their power to recapture the animals. But if, you know, it gets too chaotic to the point where, like, you know, what happened on the Jurassic World island with the Indominus, then they're gonna need something to instantly get everything back in order, you know? Did I only upload the one picture? Okay. Then I'll upload this one. Okay. Which people did understand, but like, were still upset that this was a thing. But I just hope people know that the chips don't remote control the animals. Like, they don't control them. They don't bother the animals at all. You know, they're just a failsafe, just to keep tabs on all the animals. Oh gosh, a horsefly bit you? I heard those are terrible to be bit by. Yeah, I'm working on the Instagram post right now. Hold up, guys. Chips, go home. Dinosaur, you're drunk. Dinosaur, I'm not drunk. Maybe the IGC can update the chips to make the dinosaurs fall asleep temporarily instead. Personally, I think the chips are understandable. Now the chips tell the dinosaur that it's drunk and to go home. That's kind of funny. Maybe. Especially since you have to protect the people at the park from dangers. Yeah. But apparently, there's like all these rules that if an animal becomes too aggressive and it actually hurts people, that it has to be put down or something. I know that they have a rule for dogs as well that if a dog ever eats a person or like it's tasted human flesh, you know, like if it found a dead body and ate it or something, then it has to be put down because now it knows that humans are food. As scary and as disturbing as that sounds. All right, I just posted it on the Instagram. So if you guys want to go check it out, it's up. I think it's already got 4 likes. Excuse me. I got hiccups. All right. So if you look at the post I just posted, it kind of explains why the IGC had to make the chips in the first place. Mm. But if we given them drugs to fall asleep, they would have to get used to it and try to escape and find it. Oh yeah, that was another thing. That the IGC does have like tranquilizer darts and sleeping gas and stuff, and that if the dinosaur still won't go to sleep with those tranks, like the Endoraptor, because you know apparently it takes like 3 sleeping darts or whatever to knock it out. You know, then you need the chips to do their job. Front, more back or forward. Hmm. Don't touch the dog. So that's it up there. Here. Ooh, actually. Right there looks cool. Blue, you'd probably know this. I'm kind of basing it off of a Monster Hunter animal. It has like a weird crest or something, and it flashes you, and you can go blind. That's sort of what the crest kind of looks like to me, right here. And I'm like, I can go with that. It won't blind anybody, unless I decided to make it very what's the word? Iridescent, I guess. Pronghorns. It's just boom. You cry a Cryolophosaur. Yes, that one. That's Yaku. I didn't know what it was actually called. I know I saw it when I was playing Monster Hunter World. This thing takes photos of you and blinds you. It's the paparazzi of dinosaurs. Yeah. Yeah. You injure it every time you change it. What do we think of this? So I kind of want to make this less pointy. A collar could work on unpredictable assets known for trouble. I think a collar would be more uncomfortable for the creature. I'm pretty sure the creature would try to keep taking it off or gnawing it off. But that could. The IGC wouldn't do that, but maybe one of the people who are making their own dinosaurs probably had something like that. Like the ones that made Blade or Blade and Dagger, Azula. And Gustav. Now that I remember. Alright, I should ask, which IGC creature is your favorite so far? Story-wise and design-wise. I'm sort of actually liking this cryo so far. I think I'm gonna give it feathers. Maybe feathers would look better on this thing. But let's I need to finish the rest of the body first, and then I'll add the feathers. I have made a park in Jurassic World Evolution 2. We made a lagoon with glowy Styxosaurus, but in the middle an island with Parasaurus Lux. Excuse me. And the train passes by the lagoon of the moon. Ooh. I like that, that's kind of cool. Having an area for bioluminescent creatures. I did that with the Midnight Gardens. Story-wise, Ubi Rahara. It's really unique and its lore is amazing designs-wise. I'm biased, but Matsuya and Maip, the Maip is gorgeous. I'm glad you like them. And I think the only way you can make dinosaurs sleep with color, it's electricity method. But using electricity would just injure dinosaurs. Also, dinos would have burning prints under color. Although the color idea wouldn't work for the IDC because they're trying to be a bit more respectful for the animals. You know, I could use that idea for like, the underground people who are abusing the animals for their own gain and stuff. So the idea isn't um not usable, I guess. Also, I kind of want to do more posts that like the one I just posted, explaining a bit more lore instead of an animal. Mainly just because there's stuff I kind of want to address more that I don't think an animal would be like that would be safe for an animal post. Yes, That's what I was going for. Cloud jumper, with the whole turning its head upside down. That's the first thing I pictured. I was like, when I was redesigning the Shegnusaurus, I was like, I need to add more bird aspects into there, and I thought, what if it could like rotate its head and stuff like an owl? It's like interesting because you don't really see sauropods do that because I don't think they have that range of motion with their necks. Blade and Dagger is your favorite. World building is always welcome. Oh yes. Oh yeah, that's the what I was going for with like the owl aspect of the Shegnu for its redesign. And then I thought of how Cloud Jumper would turn its head upside down whenever it saw Toothless or anybody. Okay. So I think I'm happy with the design. Or this part at least. So I'm gonna erase this part of the underlayer. And then we'll merge this down, merge this down. The Concavenator, Gustav, Rouge, and Malusaurus. Call the Cryo Elvis. I was kind of happy with the Malusaurus post because I used the unused idea that it was a dinosaur that was found or like discovered. And it kind of opens up more possibilities for the IDC lore, that there are more animals that haven't been discovered in the fossil record that aren't hybrids. Excuse me. Alright, on a scale of 1 to super fluff, how fluffy should I make the Cryolophosaurus? There's a big dark town. It's a place I found. There's a world going on underground. Oh, and you asked a question. It was, how big would the Spinosaurus be? I don't know. It's your story. If you want, you could just say they used a bunch of growth hormones or whatever. And maybe it's twice as big as the Spinosaurus from Camp Cretaceous. It's your world, your decision. How realistic you want to go, how grounded you want it to be with some of the stuff. You know. And yeah, I love Cloud Jumper. And Majestic Owl, four-winged dragon thing. With some scales showing. Or the opacity a bit more. How you made Malosaurus apex predators who was hunting Argentinosaurs, one of the strongest dinos ever, and how you added them with the scaly legs for self-defense. Hi Spino dude! Welcome to the stream. Thank you. We got a celebrity here. It's funny. Feathers aren't my strong suit with these when drawing them, so I always have to look back at like how I did feathers on my other creatures. Let's look at the Shagnosaurus, because I think I did a good job with that one. Okay. Because I don't think the cryo would have feathers. I think it would just be fluffy. Like poof. Or like. Where have you been? I've been on Instagram. That's where I've been. For those who never follow me on Instagram and just followed me on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm gonna redo it. Something like that. Or like its head. It looks very cool. Thank you. What if only had feathers on the top of his head, on his arms, back, and tail hip? And I think that's what I'm going for right now. Maybe little chin whiskers. Sorry, I'm a lot more quiet because I'm concentrating. Maybe I need to make this tail a bit thinner too. Or was the length that was good enough? And then I could just do this. I want to get like a big fluffy end tail. It's cute, but scary at the same time. It lures you in with a false sense of security. Anybody else got more questions about the IGC? Lore-wise or anything? What'd y'all think of the new post I just posted? Did it raise any questions or answer any? Let me know. By the way, how's the stream? Have I been buffering at all? It says that I'm having some issues, but I don't know if it's major issues for you guys. Have there been any failed experiments or assets that didn't turn out as planned? Someone asked this earlier, and I haven't made a post yet of something like that. Although the answer is yeah, they probably that there would have been, because you know they had to start from somewhere. The only one that would closely be close to that would be the hybrid trials, when they showed all the hybrids they were trying to make, but they just didn't work. And I guess maybe kind of the true Lophosaurus in the way that they didn't expect them to be as aggressive, I guess. And I guess they didn't expect them to have the ability to mimic voices. How you select a creature and say, well, this is the next IDC creature. I don't know. It honestly just comes to me. I reread the history about Hercules and Trilophosaurus and I shed a tear like in the first time when I read the post. Oh. As for the dinosaur archives, I can imagine they steal other dino companies to rehabilitate them to live the rest of their days in peace. Well, I don't think, unless you're talking about your company, but I don't. But for the IDC, I don't think they'd go and steal other companies' dinosaurs and stuff, because the law and lawsuits and stuff. Because they're still a company, they still need to abide to like laws and stuff, just so they don't go under or get into big trouble, like Jurassic World. Has there been any asset that escaped and hasn't been found again by the IDC? Not that I have any planned for. It's something I have considered, but as for now, no. Water break. The closest thing would be Gustav, but he wasn't an IDC asset. He was someone else's that escaped, sort of. Also, I'm getting a call, so I'll be muted for a little bit. BRB. It was my grandmother wishing me happy birthday. So you could have a 97% pure Giga and the Bios and Giga next to each other. Yes, in this world of Jurassic World / Park, dinosaurs, no matter how pure they would make their dinosaurs in the world. DA creatures, the most pure dinosaurs genetic wise. How's everyone doing? I'm doing fine. Jurassic World sort of just made it a thing that the Giga's design is what the Giga looked like in the past. What happened to the Ultima? Has the IDC dealt with any dino sicknesses they needed to cure? No sicknesses yet. All the dinosaurs are healthy. What happened to the Ultima? It's still in the park, or it's still there. I do have plans to add more lore to it in the future. I won't say what it is now because I still need to work on it. But I do have some stuff more planned for the Ultimasaurus. And for the pureness of like the dinosaur DNA and stuff, like I'm still addressing that the dinosaurs are still not 100% pure DNA. although some of them are closer than others. Like the Blade, the Ceratosaur. I kind of made their design. Um, Wait, I did make Blade the. Yeah, Blade's the Ceratosaur. I almost forgot. Um, I did try to incorporate more accurate depictions into their design, and I kind of addressed that it was a different genome used than the ones they used for the Isla Sorna and Nublar Ceratosaurs. And then I kind of also hinted at the fact that the Giga in Dominion is an other Giga species that's related to the Melosaurus, and that's why um they were getting like these weird humps on their back and stuff because they were just evolving to be bigger and heavier to fight off other apex predators. As for mayhem genetics, they used illegal substances to make the dinosaurs more large and aggressive. How? I don't know. You don't gotta explain the science. People might question it, but just don't. Because the more you try to explain it, the more it kind of doesn't make sense. So just go with it, and people will soon accept it. And then going back to the illnesses thing, I have nothing planned. Although I have thought of it. So maybe I'll make it a plot in the future. Maybe. Primal Carnage. I like Primal Carnage. I kind of wish they did more with it. Maybe explain more of their lore. Maybe it would have been. Maybe it would have gotten a lot more popular, like with Overwatch. Well, right now Overwatch is like in hot water right now because of the announcements they've been doing and disappointing. But like, if you know any lore or stuff from Overwatch, then you know that it's like really good. So I kind of wish they did like something like that for Primal Carnage, like explaining who was making these dinosaurs. Are the characters that you play, you know, the pyro, the trapper, the sniper, and all that, are they secret agents, or were they hired by the company that made the dinosaurs to like to eliminate them so the public doesn't find out about them? You know, would have been interesting. So what do we think of this feather design? I think I just gotta do this. There you go. This fluffiness level of a cryo. I think it's the neck that's throwing me off. Since Dusky is the mascot for the IGC, does that mean they have a real ichthyosaur named Dusky? Yes. The funny thing is, I was actually trying to work on Dusky before, but the Cryolophosaurus was what people wanted to see, so we just moved from Dusky to the Cryolophosaurus. Excuse me. Hmm. All right. I think this is okay. All right, good night, Goose. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hmm. And Frederick Genetics, the popular, they are negligible to their assets. A T-Rex with marsupial slash bear DNA. An Ornithomimus with duck slash chicken DNA. A Utahraptor with wolf DNA, and a Concavenator with alligator DNA. Ooh. Oh gosh. I like all the feathers, thank you. Although I want to fix the connection to the neck. Does the neck look fine, you guys? Kind of looks off to me. Rest in peace, Ducky. Dusky. They're not dead. They're just gonna be worked on another time. There you go. I think that makes it a bit more better. Alright guys, anybody who's still here, who wants to see the other feature I was working on for a future IGC post? Don't know when I'll post it, but you guys will get a first look at it. Alright. We got one sure from Blue. Anybody else? I know Goose just left, but anybody else really want to see any future creature? A future creature post? We'd love to see it. Alright. Here he is, Midas. He's a Zusheng Tyrannus. Don't know how to actually pronounce the name. waiting for the reaction because I know I'm a little delayed. Thank you. Thank you. That's why he's named Midas, after the king who turned everything he touched into gold. A closer look at the face. I still gotta work the rest of his, write down the rest of his story. But this is all I got so far. And as for the tongue, they asked for the maybe? Yeah, the blue eye. The colors were, well, like the idea was that he would have something, because I already planned out the name. It would be Midas because I wanted something gold related for him. And if you look at albino zebras, they're also called golden zebras because instead of black stripes, they actually look golden. And they have blue eyes too, weirdly enough. So that's why I gave them blue eyes. They're a little bit tongue. The reference of Frederick genetics. Blue eyes, gold, Zusheng Tyrannus. I don't know when it'll be posted because I still need to finish the rest of the story, so I hope you like the little preview of it. I was like, what? While I'm here, what else can I show you guys? I guess I can show you, these aren't IGC drawings, but I can show some stuff I didn't finish or never gotten to post because I didn't like them. Let's see. Oh, okay. Bye, Draco. Thank you for stopping by. So this hybrid was, or at least this creature was supposed to be a fusion between a Ankylosaurus and a Mata turtle. You know those turtles that look like leaves from on top? You know, like these turtles. I was trying to do something similar, but I couldn't get it to work, so it never happened. Let's see. An unreleased Mamaceratops. This wasn't for the IDC. This was before I did the IDC post. This was supposed to be using an Agathamus Triceratops, even though Agathamus is no longer valid. But I thought it'd be fun to do one. I couldn't get it to look right here, so that's why I never finished it. Maybe I'll do another one like this. I did say, at least in the Ubirahara post, because someone said that Ubirahara isn't a valid species, that since this is an alternative world, I can make unvalid species valid. And so, if I wanted to, I could introduce Agathamus as an actual valid species in the IDC. Trying to think what else I can show that I haven't shown at all. What's this one? Oh god, I don't even know what this was supposed to be. Oh, it's a pun because all the animals that make this one have the word stego in it. You got Stegomastodon, Stegotetrabelodon, Stegosaurus, Stegoceras, you know, the Pachycephalosaurus. And all the other Stegos, but I gave up on it. The Ubirahara fossils were returned to Brazil. Oh, nice. The Stego. And there was a bit of Stegomastodon mixed in that thing as well. Um, What else? Oh yeah, I would like to point out that I designed this thing years before the Scorpius Rex was a thing. This is when I did traditional drawings. I made a raptor that was poisonous and had a stinger on its tail. But it was um from a like manta ray, not like the lionfish or scorpius fish that they used in Camp Cretaceous. I thought that was funny. A death gripper. When did he even post this one? Was this before? It didn't say. I could look at my Instagram when I posted it. Because when did How to Train Your Dragon 3 come out? 2019? This post was in 2018. And then I know I did a. There we go. Yeah, I posted it before How to Train Your Dragon 3. Because I also drew a hybrid of a T-Rex and a gore gutter. Which I wonder, is it here? Gore gutter Rex. Here it is. The Crimson Gore Gutter Rex. Because I like that dragon in the third movie. It was so huge, but it acted like a puppy whenever the little baby Gronkle was on screen. And then I used this as inspiration for one of the failed hybrid experiments for the hybrid trials. Where is it? Sort of inspiration for experiment MT01, Megaloceros and T-Rex. Oh yeah, most of the hybrids I showed in the hybrid trials were basically redesigns of my other hybrids that I've made. Uh, Other than this one, the Stegoceratops, all the other hybrids in the hybrid trials were redesigns of old hybrids that I drew. The Arsenoraptor, the Spinosracus, Carnomorphodon. Even this one, but this one was Dinotherium and Ankylosaur, and now Euoplocephalus. But you know, same thing. Let's see. I was considering making or redesigning this one, Amargatoris. Sort of something you'd see on Avatar. Hmm. What else? Aqua blue colors. I think, yeah, I was going for a very alien-like Leonopteryx? Leonopteryx? Is that a Monster Hunter? Leonopteryx. Oh, from yeah. I forgot. I just know they were called Banshees. I didn't know what they were actually called. Oh yeah, that would work. That was such a cool flying creature. And then I was gonna do a Scorpius Rex design. But so like, this one was was supposed to make it look more fishy. And this one was supposed to be more if he used a scorpion instead of a scorpion fish. And I didn't stick with it. I didn't like it. Oh, yes. And then these ones were supposed to be uh like the other Indominus designs before they stuck with the one that they did for the movie. So this one was the Malusaurus, and this one was that yellow Giga looking thing. But I didn't like the excuse me, I didn't like them either, so I didn't go with them. But maybe I might, who knows, in the future. You know, as an artist, you have to have some ones that you wanted to work on, but then decided that you didn't like it anymore, so you gave up on it. Oh yeah, I was trying to make a hybrid between the skull crawlers from Kong and the Mastatosaurus Rex from the King Kong movie called the Skullcrawler Rex. I came up with like a few variations, I think. That one had spikes. This one had a different body. That was this body, yeah. Maybe a hybrid between Scorpius and Pterygotus, another sea scorpion. That could work. So cursed and adorable. I know, right? Oh, and then I don't do a lot of like background type stuff, but I thought this one came out pretty nice. This one I did a post for, the Wendigo Rex. I thought my shading was on point. Could be better. But for what I can do. And then, oh gosh, I don't even know. I was trying to go for a Styracosaurus and Megaloceros hybrid thing, but this thing just came out very cursed. All right. The atmosphere of the drawing looks gorgeous. Thank you. All right. I am getting a bit tired, so I think I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon. I think we got a lot of progress done in almost 3 hours. Testa carnibus. Oh yeah. I was like, is that deer one? Yeah, it's kind of cool. I wish they did something like that. But you know, it's hard when they have to stay with the rigging of that animal. You know, even though they could make a new rig, but then it's just a lot more work, I guess. Although I feel like it's a lot more work trying to come up with a hybrid that fits with the rigging. Any birthday plans? Nah, this this is mainly it. I wish they did something. Oh. Do that. All right. I think I'll end it here, guys. I hope you liked the stream. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And maybe I'll do another live stream. Maybe finishing off the Cryolophosaurus. Maybe. Who knows? If you guys want more live streams like this, let me know. And I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.